And my name is Michael Riedijk. I'm one of the founders and CEO of Lucent BioSciences.
My name is Jason McNamee. I'm one of the founders and the Chief Product Officer at Lucent BioSciences.
Soileos is a granule fertilizer for broad-acre agriculture that we're making by upcycling cellulose fiber from the food processing industry. So think about like lentil hulls, pea hulls, rice husk. We're using that as an input in our process, and the cellulose acts as a carrier. So we have developed a technology to bind nutrients to cellulose. We put it into the ground, and then it's being released by activation of the microbiome. So the microbiome consumes the cellulose, transports the nutrients to the plants, and that's sort of the unique approach of Soileos.
Yeah, traditional applications or traditional fertilizers typically are relying on dissolution, right? They are salts of some sort, and they are relying on water transport to the plant and hoping that they get the right timing. Our product is completely different. Our product is a water-insoluble product that is actually food for your microbiome. So even if your soil is very wet, our product will not release its nutrients. It only releases the nutrients under microbial demand, which is great because that's actually when your plants are growing and require nutrients. And that allows you to maximize the genetic potential of your crops. Yeah, so the product, being cellulose, is 44% carbon, which that carbon, when it's consumed by the microbial community, becomes part of the microbial community. It becomes cell walls, or it becomes root hairs, or becomes part of an insect. And so it increases the soil organic carbon just simply by using the product.
So we have been, we're in our 4th year of trials now, right? We have been doing close to 200 trials all across Canada and the United States with different independent research partners. And what we're seeing, in broad strokes, we're seeing performance improvements of like 5 to 12% in broad acre crops, and in the double digits for specialty crops. So we've been focusing primarily our attention towards corn, soybeans, and wheat. But we're also looking at tomatoes, lettuce, and berries as one of our target crops at this point. In general, it's a crop agnostic, but we want to focus, and these are some of the most important staple crops that we're looking to improve.
Thanks. Our production capabilities right now are we're running a small production line in Humboldt, Saskatchewan at the Prairie Agricultural Machinery Institute. That's going to run about 10 tons a day, and it's been up and running for a few months now. We are in the process of building a 30-ton-a-day facility in Rosetown, Saskatchewan, which means it will be somewhere around 7,000 tons a year by the end of next year. So, and that will touch approximately 1 million acres a year from that factory. No, so we know we're crop and soil agnostic because we've done all of these research trials all over North America on everything from the main row crops like wheat, lentils, soy, corn, but also specialty crops like strawberries, blueberries, lettuce, tomatoes. And so we see a good response regardless of the crop, regardless of the environment, and regardless of the soil type. And we attribute that to feeding the soil microbiome and allowing that soil microecosystem to feed the plants.
Right now to build our first commercial plant in Rosetown, Saskatchewan, with our partner AGT Foods, and it's co-funded by Protein Industries Canada Supercluster. We're looking to scale that technology out to other provinces and nations over the next few years. early next year, we're doing a Series A round. So we're talking with investors that are operating either in the impact space or in the ag-tech space, because this is not just a fertilizer, to improve yield. It sequesters carbon, it improves soil health, so it really contributes to like a better agriculture, and that is it's a huge driving force right now with everything that's happening in the world. So if there's any interest, please reach out to us, and we're happy to talk further. So go to lucentbio.com, send an email to michael@lucentbio.com or jason@lucentbio.com.
Or you can follow us on all of our social media, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Send us a direct message. We answer them all 24/7. We're happy to talk to you.